You can be at peace even if everything isn't resolved. Peace doesn't always come when everything is perfect. It begins in acceptance, in trust, in the choice not to fight what you can't control. You don't need all the answers. You can feel calm in the middle of uncertainty. Inner peace isn't tied to outer order. It's a decision, often daily, to reconnect with yourself, to breathe, to let go of what's too heavy. Even with unanswered questions, you can choose stillness. Your path doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Don't compare. What you live is unique. What you're building follows a rhythm that's yours alone. Others may succeed faster, but that doesn't mean they're happier, more aligned, or more at peace. Your path is sacred because it's yours. It doesn't need to meet a standard to be valid. Walk at your pace. Honor every detour. You're exactly where you need to be. What you feel is valid, even if no one understands it. Sometimes you feel alone in what you feel, too sensitive, too affected, but your heart doesn't exaggerate. Your emotions are valid, even if they're not shared. You don't have to justify them. What you feel exists for a reason. Don't suppress it just to comfort others. Welcome your emotions. Listen to them. Learn from them. Your feelings are your truth in this moment. You don't have to be strong all the time. Maybe you were taught to hold on, to stay tough, not to fall apart. But you're allowed to break, to cry, to admit that it hurts. Strength isn't about perfection. It hides in your vulnerability, in your ability to collapse, then rise again. To be human is also to be fragile, and that too is beautiful. You don't need to control everything to feel safe. Sometimes you try to plan, to manage, to avoid surprises. But control is an illusion. Peace often comes when you let go. Trust life. It's already carried you further than you imagined. You can lower your guard, breathe, let things unfold. You are safe, even when you don't know what's next. Your presence is enough. You don't need to do more to deserve your place. Your presence alone is already a gift. Even if you don't feel productive, useful, or accomplished, you matter. Your smile, your silence, your gaze, your listening, it all counts. You don't need to prove anything to exist. You are a valuable presence in this world. You can start over as many times as you need. There's no shame in starting again. Every fresh beginning is a sign of courage. You didn't fail. You're learning, adjusting, growing. Restarting isn't going backward, it's rebirth. Be proud that you didn't give up. Even tired, you continue. Even hurt, you move forward. Every restart is a victory. What you're going through now is preparing you for better things. You may not see it yet, but what you're facing now is shaping your strength. It's not punishment, it's preparation. Every pain sharpens your sensitivity. Every trial strengthens your wisdom. You are being equipped for what's coming. Trust the process. This season has meaning. You don't have to apologize for who you are. You don't need to tone down your feelings, your voice, your silence, your needs, or your way of being. You weren't born to fit a mold. Your way of existing is valid and beautiful. You have the right to take space. Be yourself, without explanations. That's your power. You are more resilient than you think. You've gone through more than you talk about, and still here you are, still loving, still dreaming, still trying. That's real strength. It's not loud, it's quiet, deep, rooted. You're strong not because you never hurt, but because you keep going anyway. You can rebuild at your own pace. Healing takes time, space, breath. It's not a race. You're allowed to take your time. You don't need to match anyone else's speed. This is your path, your body, your heart. Respect your rhythm. It's perfect for you. You are worthy of love even when you doubt yourself. Doubt doesn't make you any less lovable. Even when you feel unsure or lost, you're still worthy. Real love doesn't depend on your clarity or strength. It embraces your shadows too. You deserve to be loved as you are, not just when you're at your best. You don't have to carry the whole world on your shoulders. You're not responsible for fixing everything, absorbing everything, saving everyone. You can let that go. It's okay to focus on you. That's not selfish. It's survival. You're allowed to rest. Your well-being matters too. Your dreams are still valid. No matter how much time has passed, your dreams still matter. They may be quieter now, but they're still alive. You can return to them, reshape them, believe in them again. It's never too late. Your inner fire still has light to give. You don't need to earn rest. You don't have to be exhausted to deserve a break. Rest isn't a reward, it's a need. You are not a machine. You have rhythms, limits, emotions. Respect your body. Resting is wisdom, not weakness. If this post inspired you, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and share it with others. Together, let's spread the positive energy. You're allowed to change your mind. You grow, you learn, you evolve. Your choices, desires, and beliefs may change, and that's okay. You're not unstable. You're human. Give yourself permission to shift direction, to say, this no longer fits. Growth means letting go too. Your light won't go out just because you're having a dark day. A bad day doesn't define your life. Your light is still there, even behind the clouds. Don't doubt your worth because of a hard moment. Clarity will return. Even dim, your light still shines. You don't have to understand everything to move forward. Uncertainty is part of the path. You can move, even without all the answers. Often clarity comes as you go. The key is to not get stuck. Take a step, however small. Trust the road will reveal itself. You deserve relationships where you don't have to hide. Connections where you can be fully yourself, unfiltered, unmasked, are what you deserve. You shouldn't have to shrink or censor your emotions to be loved. True love begins where you are free to be whole. You can be proud of yourself without being there yet. Pride isn't only for finished goals. It lives in effort, perseverance, and intention. You can be proud simply because you keep going. Celebrate your patience, your quiet strength, your truth. That alone is worth honoring. You don't need to explain yourself to set boundaries. Saying no is healthy. You don't owe a long story to protect your time, space, or energy. Those who care will understand. Those who don't invite you to choose yourself more clearly. Falling down doesn't mean you failed. Falling is part of the journey. It's not the end, it's a pause. Time to breathe, reflect, rebuild. What matters is not how many times you fall, but how many times you choose to rise. You don't have to carry it all alone. You can ask for help. Open up. Say you're not okay. You don't have to be strong in silence. Love, friendship, and support exist to help you. Needing others doesn't make you weak, it makes you real. You can heal without rushing. Healing isn't a straight line. There will be bright days and heavy ones. Take your time. Every tear is a release. Every deep breath is progress. Be gentle with yourself. You're healing, even when you don't feel it. Your story isn't over. What you're living today is just a chapter. There are so many pages left to write, so many people to meet, so many joys to discover. Don't end your story too soon. The future still holds wonder. You deserve happiness without conditions. Not once you've changed. Not when you've achieved a goal. You deserve it now. Just as you are, with your flaws, your past, your doubts. Happiness isn't a reward, it's a right. Let yourself receive it, even in small moments. You don't need to have it all figured out to be loved. Even if you're still becoming, still growing, still uncertain, you are worthy of love. You don't have to be a finished product. You are lovable now, not just someday. You can be fragile and powerful at the same time. It's not one or the other. Fragility doesn't cancel strength, it reveals it. It shows your humanity, your courage to feel, to stumble, to rise again. Sensitivity doesn't make you weak, it makes you deeply alive. You are becoming the person you once needed. Little by little, you're healing past wounds. You're gaining clarity, compassion, strength. You're building a safe place within. You're giving your past self what they longed for. And that is beautiful. Even tired, you're doing your best. And that is enough. You keep going despite the weariness, the fear. You move, even slowly. Don't minimize your effort. Every step matters. Every act of kindness toward yourself is a victory. You're doing your best. And that is everything.